Thomas Sowell dropping nuggets of wisdom as always.
The number of whites, for example, who were enslaved in North Africa by the Barbary pirates exceeded the number of Africans enslaved in the United States and in the American colonies before that put together. But nobody is going to North Africa to ask for reparations because nobody is going to be fool enough to give it to them. Slavery has been a universal institution for thousands of years, as far back as you can trace human history.
That's a very interesting point. Why is it that, considering the fact that slavery wasn't just the white man, the Europeans, the Americans going into Africa and stealing us and taking us away from our homeland, the reality was we were stolen, kidnapped by some of our own people in Africa, sold into slavery. Why isn't the issue to be consistent, taken up further, and those tribes in Africa sought after to try to get reparations? Let's be consistent. Those who support reparations, let's be consistent.
And what we're looking at is if slavery is something that happened to one race of people in one country, when in fact the spread of it was around the world. In 1776, which is when Adam Smith published The Wealth of Nations, as well as when the United States got started, he said that Western Europe is the only place in the world where there is no slavery. And even the Western Europeans had vast numbers of slaves in the Western Hemisphere,
yes,
but not in Western Europe itself. And so if you're going to have reparations for slavery, it's going to be the greatest transfer of wealth back and forth.
And then on top of that, when is enough to make amends for the sin of slavery? You lose hundreds and thousands of lives during the Civil War. You enact civil rights legislation to combat slavery. Your country, along with other Western countries, fight slavery worldwide, pretty much decimating it in Africa. You enact civil rights legislations, Brown versus the Board of Education, affirmative action. When is enough enough? That's just my question, especially considering we weren't the ones who were directly impacted by slavery. For more content like this, subscribe below. Check out this video right here. I think you'll find it very informative.